Wednesday, and today I'm going to do another day in the life. I've been up for a little while because I'm actually dog sitting this week. So I'm not even at my house right now. I picked a background so you couldn't, see any of their pictures or anything. So my mornings this week have been a little bit weird. I get up, I give Emma her medicine, I pack my husband's lunch, I have a glass of water, and then I head over here because the dogs have been in their kennels all night. So I really have to let them out and give them some time to burn off energy, and they also eat this early, and now they're outside, and I give them about 20 minutes or so to just run around and play, and I check on them if they're doing okay. I'll leave them out another 10-20 minutes just to give them some time. They do have to be kenneled when nobody's in the house because they get into stuff. They're little naughty doggies. So it's actually been really fun watching them. Even though it's a little hectic getting over here all the time. This is a really good friend of mine, and I was happy to help her out. And I think she's going to be the person that watches our dogs when I go into labor. It's just we do things for each other and help each other out when possible, and I'm happy to do it. I have a pretty simple plan today. I'm gonna shower, I'm going to edit my Canvas video that's supposed to go up today. I got them all finished yesterday, but the lighting was horrible by the time my husband came home and hung them up with me, so I have to take the pictures this morning when the lighting is decent. That is my first plan of attack this morning after I'm done here. And I don't have any mommy's group plans. I've got quite a few plans the next few days, so I'm really just taking it easy today. I'm gonna work on some printables. I started loading some planner printables. So I'm gonna add things to the SP Digi shop and do some chores around the house. I definitely have to vacuum. And I think that's it for now. I'm gonna check Instagram and Facebook while I wait for the dogs. And then I'll go home and have breakfast and start my day. How the canvases turned out. I think they are so, so cute. I almost happy cried when my husband and I got them hung up last night. So I do have the video for these step by step over on my crafty channel. I'll link it down there. By the time this vlog goes up, that tutorial will already be up, so you can look for it over on my crafty channel. So this is what happens to the baby's room right now. Maya and Emma come in here and play sometimes in the morning. So Maya's got her toy over here, and Emma moved the dog bed. It was over there. She moved it in the middle of the floor and was digging in it and rolling around in it like it's a little cave. And then all these blankets are just scattered over the floor. These are the ones I haven't washed yet and put away because all the clean ones, if I leave them near the floor, she will just burrow in them. They just love blankets. I've got to wash those soon. I worked on getting ready for the day. Showered and cleaned up. My hair is a little bit of a mess right now. I just brushed it, and that was pretty much it, and the dogs just ate. I'm going to have my big breakfast. I had some dried fruit earlier, but I really wanted something more substantial now. It's about 10. It's about 10:30. I have the leftover half of watermelon. I had this late last night and I couldn't finish it, and then I'm gonna have some cheesy grits. So I'm almost out of grits. I'm gonna have to put those on our shopping list and just put a little slice of American cheese in there to make them cheesy. And so I'm gonna get those grits started, let the pups outside for a few minutes. While I was waiting for my water to boil, I went ahead and stuck in some laundry. I'm going to be washing all of our bed sheets and bedspread and everything today. That's gonna be like all day. And I woke up Bob the canary, and now my water's boiling, so I'm gonna get my breakfast started. I went ahead and used up all the grits that I had, and I made a big, huge pot. I'll eat this for breakfasts or snacks or whenever over the next couple of days. And I ended up using 2 pieces of cheese because I made way more than I had intended. Seems to always be the case with grits. I just end up making a ton. All right, and now I've got 2 servings of grits for probably tomorrow and the next day. I'll have these for breakfast. They're just super easy to reheat. You can reheat them in the microwave really quick, or you can just heat them in a saucepan, adding a little bit of water and then stirring them up until they're hot. So I'm excited to have easy breakfast the next couple of days. So I've been a major slacker this morning. I didn't get much done. I'm still working on the video. I was chit-chatting with one of my friends who's out of town. Not the one I'm dog sitting for, a different one. Also, I just dinked around the house a little bit. I checked some Facebook groups. I'm in a lot of planner groups, so I went on there and chit-chatted a little while. And I'm still working on my video. I've got to go over and take care of the other doggies soon. So I think I'll probably take my computer with me so I can edit while I'm over there and they're playing outside for a while. All right, my lunch is ready. I made refried beans. All I did was threw them in the crock pot yesterday, and then I just heated some of them up today in a saucepan. strained out most of the liquid and then mashed them up with the fork. On the directions that I was looking at, it says use a potato masher. I don't have a potato masher, so I just used my fork. Then I put a little bit of shredded cheese on the top, and then I'm gonna cover it in this mild sauce. It's just Taco Bell mild sauce in a bottle that I got from the grocery store. I've been a total slacker today. I didn't get much of anything done. I don't know why. I'm just feeling so unmotivated. The weather's kind of sucky. I've been taking care of the dogs on and off all day, so I'm just really unmotivated. So I think after my lunch, I'm gonna go grab some hot cocoa and just sit in a little coffee shop for a little while and work on my blog post. They do have Wi-Fi at the coffee shop, so I'll just work on my blog post over there. I haven't even done the blog post that's supposed to go with my video yet. Gotta wait for the dryer to cut off, and then I will go take a little trip. My video has about 20 minutes left to upload. I thought I'd be a little bit productive today. Basically, all of today is a super duper lazy day. I'm not sure I'm gonna do any chores this afternoon. I just feel really tired. It's so weird. So I'm just counting this as a completely lazy day. The only productive thing I'm gonna do right now in the next 20 minutes or so is empty the dishwasher and then wash the dishes I used for breakfast and lunch. And there was I think there was one big saucepan left over from last night's dinner. My husband already washed it, but it's still in the sink because it just didn't fit in here. I switched into some jeans because they're more comfortable. Those other pants were starting to feel baggy. And I like these pants because they have the belly band. I really love those. So I got my video all the way uploaded, what I thought was my video, and I get this notification, rejected duplicate upload, and it's saying it's a duplicate of last week's video, which was the freckled fawn haul. And I was like, what? This is not the same video. I don't know what they're talking about. Well, sure enough, it's exactly the same time. They're both 11 minutes and 36 seconds long. And I was like, wait a minute, my new video is only like 8 minutes long. I spent all that time uploading last week's video instead of this week's video. So I have to upload my video again. I made a boo-boo. This is just not my day, folks. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I'm actually uploading the right one this time. I double checked. I realized what happened. My iMovie was exporting to my desktop versus the folder that I usually export in. And I just took the last episode number because the title of my video is SP episode 475. Well, I didn't even think about the number. I just saw the last one in my movies folder and I grabbed that one. This one exported to my desktop instead of my movies folder. So I figured out why I made the mistake, and you can see, like, anytime I edit my videos, this is just one of the funniest things. I laugh so hard because anytime I stop, my face looks so funny. Like, I get the weirdest little faces. I sometimes just want to, like, screen cap some of these faces I get, like, in the middle of talking. They're so goofy, and I make myself laugh because sometimes they're just the weirdest looking faces. But anywho, it says I have about 40 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my blog post up. Then I'll work on printables at the coffee shop here in a little while once this video is uploaded. All right, finally blog post and everything is done. I'm going to go to the coffee shop. So I went ahead and got my little laptop case packed. This is just one. I think I got this at Staples or Target. Chloe Dow, I don't know, but it was just one I thought that was cute. Got my planner, my little notebook. I've been keeping some printable notes in there. Two of my favorite pens. If you want to see more of my favorite pens, I have a whole video on pens linked down below. And then I'm just going to stick my laptop in there. I'll probably take out the flash drive and stick it in this zip thing just so it doesn't hit against the inside of my laptop case. And the dogs are outside, so I gotta let them back in. Just got home from the coffee shop. It was really cute. I've never been to this particular coffee shop before. They've got chains in a couple of states, and they've got a couple of these around our town. So I just wanted to try it out. It was nice. I was there for about an hour. I got some hot cocoa and a cinnamon bun. And I've got half the cinnamon bun left. You can see it in there, so my husband can have that. Now I've got to go FEED the other dogs that I'm dog sitting for, and I can't say the word or my dogs are gonna go crazy because they need to EAT very soon as well, so I have to spell things out. They do know certain command words involving FOOD. My little pups are gonna hang out here. I'm gonna go over there real quick. Just came home to let my dogs out first before I go over there. Then I'm going to come back here, FEED my dogs, and then start dinner. All right, the pups are eating their dinner. I'm going to get our dinner started. We're going to have fajitas tonight with homemade tortillas. So it's going to be kind of a labor of love. I have my steak in here thawing out. We're going to use probably half of this steak. I'm not sure I'm going to have any steak. Also got a green pepper. I'm also going to use yellow pepper and some onions. I'm going to have probably 2 or 3 of these onions. The onions are my favorite part. So I'm going to get chopping so I can be ready for when my husband gets home. There's a bruise on this one. Gotta cut that little part out, and they're ready to go out. So I better get them outside. Come on, guys. We'll go outside. It is like 20 degrees out there. It's ridiculous. No. Stop that. Let them stay out for a minute. I should vacuum today, but I'm just not feeling it. Today I've been completely unmotivated, so I think what I'm gonna do is put on some Christmas music and just cut up my vegetables. And I did end up getting my cast iron skillet, and one of the things I wanted it for was to make fajitas, because it just gives you that nice char on the bottom of. I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. It was $20 for this 10-inch emerald skillet, and I had a $5 off coupon, so it ended up being $15 with whatever tax it was. So I'm going to go ahead and season this. To season a cast iron skillet, you gotta coat it in vegetable oil and then bake it, and I'm going to just bake it on 350 for about an hour. Since this one hasn't been used, it says it's already seasoned, but it's always best to just season it yourself. You definitely have to take care of your cast iron and not use soap and water, and the longer you have it, the better it gets. So I'm really excited to season this up for the first time. I got all the veggies and the meat prepped, and I was able to get enough steak for dinner tonight, plus 2 little containers for the freezer that I'll use in beef stew, and then just whatever. Here is our stuff in the cast iron skillet. It was sizzling for a while. Looks really good. We're gonna go ahead and eat. I've got cut up avocado for my husband. I made guacamole for me, refried beans, some sour cream. He's working on the last of the tortillas, and it's dinner time. and put the fitted sheet on our bed. We don't have our bed set up because the dogs are getting older and Maya here was having trouble jumping on our bed. We've got a high-rise sleigh bed and it was just way too high for them to jump on. So we went ahead and made the decision to take the bed off the frame and just put all the bed pieces in the basement until we no longer have elderly doggies. So it's just something that we did for them, and now they can jump up on the bed super easily. I went ahead and put this sheet on. This is just a flannel sheet. We got at Target, I think, last Christmas. They do these every year, different like Christmas prints. I have one from either 2 or 3 years ago that I'm washing now, and then this one I put on since we live in Illinois. Now we really need these flannel ones, so I might end up getting another one at Target this year. I saw they had a really cute pattern this year, so hoping to get another one. I just really like these flannel ones, and I like being able to change them out. They're just kind of cute. So I'm on my last load of clothes. I'm washing the sheets and all the pillowcases. I'll put the same pillowcases back on the same pillows when those are done. Johnny's downstairs washing all the dishes. I already cleaned up all the counters and put all the food away. The fajita dinner, when you make the tortillas as well, just takes a long time. This is one of like the most complicated meals that I make. It took us about an hour from start to finish, and I made a major mistake. I messed up the first batch of the tortilla dough. I ended up doubling the amount of shortening. Instead of using a 1/4 cup, I used 1/2 cup, and it messed up the whole first batch. So I had to make a new batch, and I was getting hangry, so hungry, angry, which that happens more and more now that I'm pregnant. So I had to make the second batch. We finally got dinner done. It was amazing. This dinner's totally worth the effort. It's one of my husband's favorites, one of my favorites. And it turned out really good, but now I'm just pooped. It was a lot of work. I think now when he's done with the dishes, I think we're just gonna take it easy. I thought we might play a card game or a board game tonight. I'll have to see what he wants to do. A while back, we tried to do, you know, like family time where we don't have the TV on, we don't have a computer on, no technology type of stuff. So we just chit chat, we joke around, and we did this like at a set time every night. And just reconnect every night. So we haven't been doing that as much. Like, we still talk and still hang out and stuff, but we weren't having that like really good quality time every night. Aside from like when I go to bed, he comes upstairs and we chit chat for a little while and he tucks me in bed. On our weekly out to eat date nights and just here and there, but we're gonna try to start doing that nightly again, where we just spend time together and play a game or goof off or whatever. Also, this dinner is always really fun because we cook together. Most of the time it's just me cooking. Sometimes he'll help me in the kitchen. He'll clean up as I go, which is really, really nice. But this is one where he's actually doing some cooking with me, which is really fun. One other thing I forgot to mention, we do have to go over to my friend's house and let out their dogs one last time. He comes with me at the night ones because it's dark and it's night. And I just don't like being in somebody else's house at night. All right, one of the things we're gonna do before I end the vlog, I'm gonna add this clip in. We got the Lego catalog. So this is just something that we started a couple of years back. We pick out a Lego set every year, and then on Christmas Eve, we build the Lego set. That's one of the gifts we open. Since the catalog came, we're gonna pick out our Lego set for this Christmas. And then we will build it on Christmas Eve. So I'm really excited to pick out our Lego set. We usually get one of the big ones, and it takes us a while to build the whole thing. So we've done this 2 years now. The first year we just built the one that we got the first year, and then last year we built both sets on Christmas Eve. So maybe this year we'll build all 3 sets. We'll continue this tradition when our kids are old enough to build Legos with us, but the first couple years we'll have to do that after our little girl goes to sleep because she won't be allowed to play with Legos the first couple of years. So really excited. We're gonna pick out our Legos. Yay! I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. And I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great night. Bye. I have been a major slacker this morning. I'll cut that part out.
Yeah, follow the recipe.
Whatever, I followed the one in the book. That's better, right? We put that in the garbage and let's go. I'm hungry. Yeah. Come on.
Good idea.
Let's do this. Let's do this, baby. How did you cut that out?
This thing isn't even ready.
It's been on for like forever.
A minute.
Like 50 years. I plugged it in before we were born. Come on, I want you to take one or two on camera, and I'll shut it off.
Well, I do if it's ready.
How do you know if it's ready?
It says ready right there.
It lies. It totally lies. It lies to you. See? It goes off when it's ready. I guess so. Try it, baby. Don't squish it to death. Oh, as deftly as you squished it last time where it was so thin it was horrible. Better? It's too hot. It's too hot too. Well, I don't know what to tell you because that's the dough I got. So I used the recipe from the book. I think I put too much lard in it. Well, then you're going to have to hold on everything because... Lob it in. It'll work.
Right, I didn't realize the oil made that much of a difference.
Yeah, it's the lard. That's like half the amount of lard in this recipe.
Yeah, it just sort of got brittle.
Yeah. I think that's what happened. Remember those ones I could throw? They were awful.
Yeah, maybe.
It's because they had too much lard. I'm not going to use that recipe from the book. I thought they were basically the same, you know? Turn mine up a tiny bit. All right, one of the things we're going to do before I end the vlog, I'm adding this clip in. And I want to continue this tradition even when the kids are here. Of course, he's making faces at me and mocking me. So we'll... You're so messed up, dude.